I spent 15 years trying to find the perfect side hustle. Surveys, freelancing, blog article writing, you name it, I tried it. And I'll be honest, most of them were a complete waste of time. But if I'd known this one thing, I could have saved myself years of frustration and hit 100K per year a lot faster. And in this video, I'm going to tell you exactly what that one thing is. If you've ever searched best side hustles, I thought these were my ticket to freedom, but then I did the maths. I once wrote a blog article and I made $3.50. And if I calculated $3.50 by 2,857, I would get to $100,000. So it would take me nearly 3,000 surveys just to hit 100K. And it was at that point I realized the problem was I didn't need just another side hustle, I needed a system that could scale. Instead of chasing pennies with surveys or working multiple hours just to make some money, what if I could tap into a network with millions of people that were spending money each and every day? And that is what led me to Amazon. You see, the only way to hit $100,000 or pounds or euro in a year is with something called leverage. Leverage means you make money even when you're not working. So I asked myself, what's the simplest, fastest way to build leverage without needing tens of thousands of dollars and without needing some incredible skills that would take me years to learn? I'm about to break a lot of stuff down for you right here, but before I do that, please comment 100K down below and we will send you a completely free guide that will break down the 3 different business models that we're about to break down. 2 of them right now. It'll break down all 3 and so much more. It's totally free. 100K in the comments. Let's get into this now. All right, so our goal is to hit 100K a year, and that's of course going to be in income. And for me, the reason that I love Amazon is because many different reasons, actually. The first thing is that there are millions, and I mean, you're talking 300 million customers on the platform already there, already buying things, already put their credit card into the system. Now, there's also with Amazon so much trust as well. It's one of the best known brands in the world. As a matter of fact, it's in the top 5 most visited websites in the world as well. So it's a household name, right? And one big thing about Amazon is they have something called their Prime program. And Prime is great because people can pay them into money per year and they can get faster shipping pretty much overnight in some cases, sometimes even the same day. Now, we can actually tap into this big audience. And some people might say, well, surely it's going to cost a lot of money to get access to 300 million customers, 2 billion visits a month coming to this website. And the reality is it doesn't. It actually costs about $40 per month. $40 to get an Amazon professional seller account. And then what we're able to do is we're able to go to Amazon and we don't have to only sell our own products. It's even better. We can actually sell items that are well-known brands, big brands, sometimes even Fortune 500 brands, and sometimes lesser known brands. So how does that work? Let's get into that. Let's say, for example, we think of a brand like Lego, okay? Well, we can go to Amazon and we can just search Lego products. And what we're going to get is we're going to get a big list of all the best-selling Lego products on Amazon. Now, what's cool is we can use a free Chrome extension for Google Chrome called DS Amazon Quick View. And what that's going to do is it's going to help us see in the best sellers on Amazon different products where there are multiple sellers. And whenever we see there's multiple sellers selling a Lego branded item, that gives us a clue that we could potentially get access to sell these kinds of products. Now, there's 2 different ways we can get access to Lego items. The first way is retail. We can go to online retail sites, we can go to offline retail sites, and we can find Lego items that are sold at a discount. Usually we're looking 30% discount or more. And then we would go back to Amazon and we would see, okay, are these discounted items being sold on Amazon at their full price? Now, there's a lot more we can get into to figure out whether or not we should buy it or not, but at a basic level, you can actually do this, even as a complete beginner. And the second way is wholesale distributors, right? And distributors are great because they will go to brands like Lego and they will actually buy Lego in massive quantity. And then their job is to find resellers, people like you and me, as well as mom and pop stores who want to buy many different Lego products from them in what we call small bulk. And sometimes they order in bigger bulk. But you can literally go to a wholesale distributor and you could buy 10 units of multiple different Lego items that you could then potentially sell over on Amazon. Now, you might be thinking, these are big brands, well-known brands. Can I just sell them on Amazon? And the answer is yes, but you will need to what we call become ungated. And this is a process that some people are afraid of. You shouldn't be. This is something we've been doing for a long time, and we can teach you how to get permission and be ungated for the majority of these really big, well-known brands. But at a basic level, we buy at a discount from retail, we sell on Amazon, or we go to wholesale distributors, and we can buy these well-known brands from them, and we can go ahead and sell them over on Amazon and get access to their millions of different customers. So how do we actually tap into these sales? Well, on Amazon, there's something called the buy box. And you'll have the add to cart button and the buy button. And beneath that, you're going to see who's shipping it out and who's selling the item. And our job is to buy a Lego branded item. We get access to that. And then we want to be one of the sellers who actually gets into this buy box so that if somebody comes in, they see the Lego product for, I don't know, $29.99. Our name is here. And we can actually make a sale whenever somebody clicks the buy button. And the reality is that there are many different sellers all trying to sell this exact same Lego product. But as long as we are competitively priced, and secondly, we use Amazon's fulfillment services, also known as FBA, this is going to help us qualify for that buy box because there's only ever one listing of an item on Amazon. There's not loads. So for a particular Lego item, let's say it was a Lego Harry Potter Hogwarts castle, there's only one of those on Amazon with many different people trying to sell the exact same thing. But even as a beginner, we can actually tap into these millions of customers just by accessing the product from either a retailer or a distributor and then having the right price and using FBA. And there's a little bit more to that, but at the basic level, that is exactly what we're doing. That's exactly how you could potentially get to 100K in a year in profits. So if 100K is the goal, if we're going to sell stuff on Amazon, we want to basically divide 365 into that because there's 365 days in a year. And we actually get to, I believe it is $273, pounds, euro, whatever currency you want to operate in. That's the profit per day we've got to get to hit 100K in our pocket a year. Now, what we can do is look at, well, what's the average profit we could potentially make if we were to sell these branded items? And also just to say, you can sell your own brands as well on Amazon. That's not really the purpose of this video. We're more talking about beginners today. But if you look at this number and we divide, say, $5 as an average profitability, we get to 54 sales per day. And that might sound like a lot, but really at the end of the day, if you're selling products that are like Lego items and other things like that, some of them you might make 5 sales a day of some of them if you have enough stock of it, if you're doing wholesale, for example. But really, when you look at it over the course of a whole year, it's really not a whole lot to get to that kind of income. And obviously an income like that is significant. A 6-figure income, 54 sales a day, totally achievable. And the best part about this whole thing with Amazon is it's a front-loaded business. We put the effort in. If it's wholesale, we go get relationships with suppliers. If it is more like an arbitrage play, we're going to build over time a team who are going to find these deals for us. We do the work up front, we get stuff into Amazon, and Amazon will pick, pack, and ship it, take care of the customer support, all on our behalf. And that's why it's so great, and that's why I love this business model, especially for beginners. Most people spend years trying to figure this out, jumping from side hustle to side hustle, never really going anywhere and never really making any progress. To help you with that, I've got 2 things. The first thing is you can comment 100K down in the comments below. We will send you a free guide where we're going to show you the 3 different Amazon business models and how you could potentially execute at least one of these this year. The second thing is I believe you should watch this video because it's going to break down for you your next most logical step. So go watch that video right now, comment 100K. I'll see you in the next video.